Paris. Come on with me. I'm up in the Latin Quarter, which is where I'm staying. So, come on, a little walk with me. Now, you're discovering here the same way I'm discovering here, because I've never been here before. So, like I say, this is an adventure for both of us. For those of you who are new to the channel, my name is Keith, and I sort of started off this channel as searching for somewhere to live in Tenerife, somewhere to retire, and see, to me this is what Paris and France is all about. Yeah, so, and it's kind of evolved a little bit because, Mexican. I like Mexican food. I'm not a lover of French food, I'm going to be honest with you. You're not going to see any amazing French cuisine on this trip because I don't like it. In a nutshell, I don't like it. So, but then again, French patisseries, that's a different thing altogether. Bonjour. If you could smell what I could smell, if you could do smell-o-vision, if this was smell-o-vision, you'd be in heaven. I'm walking by all these beautiful places that fresh bread. Now, as I said already, please don't expect me to pronounce any of these streets in French because I haven't got a clue. But this is so beautiful. You see, this is what I want to do. This is what I want to do. This is why I do travel vlogs. And as I say, it started off being just Tenerife because that's where I plan on living. And that hasn't changed hugely. Although I am looking further afield now at this stage. But it's chocolatier. Again, if this was smell-o-vision, the smell coming from that chocolate shop is something else. As I say, you're seeing what I'm seeing for the first time. I've never been to this part of Paris. As I say, the last time I was in Paris, I was in Disney and didn't see much outside of that. Where, to me, this is Paris. Now the hotel we're staying in isn't far from here, and it's actually a building not unlike these. It's this beautiful tall buildings. I'd love to know, I was only saying this to my other half, what the hotel was once. You know, in the UK and in Ireland you'll see old hotels, or hotels in old houses, and they were once sort of Victorian or Georgian houses, and you can very much see the layout of them as, you know, where the bedroom was and whatever. The hotel we're staying in, not so much. It's a very old building, there's no question about that. It's stunningly beautiful views from it. It's just, as I say, it's a street like this, but it's just so pretty. So this is being filmed I won't say very early in the morning, but it's about 9:45 or so, and we are at the end of October. It's not great. Sky is a bit overcast, but it's actually surprisingly warm. It's about 13-14 degrees here at the moment, which shocked the life out of me, to be honest. I wasn't expecting it to be this warm when I got here. But you have some very beautiful little... So let's have a little wander in here. As I said, you're seeing what I'm seeing for the first time. So I will wander off. See, when I do this in a country where I'm more familiar, I know where all these places are and I know where they lead me to. And I don't bring you down little lanes like that don't go anywhere. But when I don't know where I'm going, as I said, you're seeing this exactly the same way I do. There's a lovely, I don't know what, there's a kind of a Temple Bar Dublin feel to it here. Now apparently this is, the Latin Quarter is kind of named obviously after the language and because it's a kind of university area, so a lot of universities in the area. And I just love these buildings. As you can see, this particular street's obviously been renovated. It's one thing I've noticed since I got to Paris, and we only arrived yesterday evening, is the number of bookshops. Huge amount of bookshops. In fact, I was actually laughing. There was a couple on the plane when we were coming in last night, and I think I'm going to have to pick up the obligatory Eiffel Tower before I go home. Okay, bookshops and chocolatiers, I don't have an issue with either of those things then, to be honest. But yeah, about the book, there was a kid, 2 kids on the plane with their dad and their mom heading to Disney for the weekend. And I was pleasantly surprised to hear the brother giving out with the fact that his sister had more books to read than he had, which I thought was really cool. And I have to say, I thought it's kind of good parenting that they weren't giving out a PlayStation or Xbox or whatever. They were just looking for the one had more books than the other. Fresh grapes, I'm telling you, this is killing me. I haven't eaten breakfast yet. Right, again, I'm going to do a shout out, a welcome to new subscribers. The channel is actually growing quite nicely. I've been doing a mix of Tenerife, which is kind of what I'm known for initially, with Dublin, which is where I live, and then I've started to do a little bit more further afield. Obviously, we're here in Paris at the moment, but I sort of, as I moved away from, I love these little water features. They seem to be sprinkled all over the place. Now I'm heading looking for the Pantheon, which is a tourist attraction. Okay, I have got the map in my pocket. I'm not 100% sure. Now I'm getting there, I just know it's roughly in this direction. So we'll either find it or we won't. May not even get there. I might stop it before we can get there, because the smell of fresh food as I'm walking along here is absolutely killing me. It's amazing. And as like I said, I'm actually surprised it's not busier than it is, because it is nice. So many restaurants, and again, I'm surprised at the amount of restaurants that aren't French, if you know what I mean, which is a good thing for me, because as I say, don't get me wrong, I do love to try different cuisine when I go to different countries, but I find the French cuisine quite heavy, and I can still, I find it quite heavy, and I'm not a mad lover of wine or in my food. Mind you, I'm not a mad lover of wine, full stop, I have to say. Wouldn't be used to. Back in the day, would have been fond of a glass of vino, all right. Not so much now. Even my palate changed as I got older. But another little. I love these little restaurants. As I said, it's not cold, in fairness, but there's a lot of lovely little restaurants with outdoor seating. Now, price-wise, I'm not sure yet, because as I say, we only arrived last night. What have we got here? Blonde beer, $3.50. Shots. Okay, that's not bad. Little pub. And price-wise, certainly not bad. And I don't think, to be honest with you, it's any more expensive than Dublin. I've done a few sort of Google searches before I got here to see roughly food prices and that sort of thing. and yeah, generally speaking, it seems to be in and around the same price as Dublin. It's at €6-7 a pint. So I don't honestly think that it's that expensive. And voila, I do believe I found the Pantheon. Well, I found something. Nope, I didn't, but I found a big old church. Now, obviously, Notre Dame Cathedral is still under renovation at the moment, but I'll bring you over and let you have a look at it on another vlog. So, like I say, you're seeing what I'm seeing for the first time. And my first impressions of Paris is what I thought it would be. It's very beautiful. It's very, very very Parisian. And in fairness, staff so far, hotel staff, went grabbed something to eat last night, nothing spectacular. And yeah, staff were hotel 100%, restaurants a little bit rude. I'm not gonna lie. Now granted, it was 11 o'clock at night, it was late. I'll forgive, I will forgive. This area is just beautiful. Centre of Culture. Okay, so let me have a look and see what this is. And like I said, please do not bombard me with the fact that I have not pronounced these places properly, because I guarantee you I will not. Oh, this is absolutely stunning. The thing that surprises me most about France is that it's probably as Catholic as Rome and Italy. The amount of churches and cathedrals are absolutely breathtaking. There's a huge amount of them, and I'm not a massive lover of these places. And one thing I will say, as you can see, history of Paris, English Saint Etienne du Mont, everything's in French. There's no English translation. They don't really cater for the reading of their history by English people. Not a major issue, but I think more people would learn and more people would understand more about French culture, their monuments, their architecture and everything else, if they put just a little bit more thought and stuck an outline up in English. It wouldn't do any harm. Okay, so that's it. This is the first leg to here. I don't know where I am now, but I'm going to have a little wander from here, from this church, and see where it takes me. I am hoping to find the Pantheon and Notre Dame Cathedral, but for now I'm going to leave you here. This is Paris so far. I'm enjoying it, there's no question. I love, it's really quiet at this hour of the morning. It's nice just to wander around the streets and have a little chat with you lot and try and catch up with you. Okay, so I'll talk to you soon. Take care and slán.